everybody. I hope you're doing well for yourselves. It is currently Wednesday. I don't know what day, end of June. I'm gonna go away for a long vacation plus working from abroad. I'm gonna be away for a month basically. So currently I'm in the process of cleaning up my flat, getting things in order, but then also, as per usual, doing some last minute sewing because that's who I am, that's how I roll. I have in the last 2 weeks sewed a couple of things that I want to take with me on vacation. I'm gonna show you how I made them. So the first thing that I made is this very simple shirt piece that really came together because of the print. So let's roll the clips. Right, so the second thing that I was working on is a super timeless halterneck dress that I made with my Kylie dress pattern, which looks like this. And the only thing that I've changed was the skirt. I just replaced the tiered skirt for a simple, what is it, like a half? No, it's not a half circle skirt. A quarter circle skirt, I guess, I would think, that I've ruffled around the waist. That one is almost done and I need to put the zipper in today, so let's complete it. So the next one I am still currently working on is a dream in buttermilk yellow, which is the color of the season. If you don't know what I'm talking about, buttermilk yellow is everywhere. And back in March when I went to the Stitch Festival, I bought this beautiful buttermilk yellow linen that I'm totally down for. What I'm making with this is you could call it a milkmaid dress. It has a sheared front with a scoop neck, so it's kind of like a rounded half moon shape. Back is simple with like a dipped V. I'm gonna put a zipper in the back. The skirt is also a very simple panel skirt that is quite straight. I'm gonna gather it up around the waist and I put these pleats in, which I'm gonna show you how I did that. It's not completed yet, as you can see. So I have the skirt, I have the bodice to a degree. Let me show you how I did that. As you can see, that's all I have so far. So I need to put the sleeves in, the zipper in, and probably also need to buy some fabric to line the skirt. So there's still a lot to do. And then there's a few other things that I'm thinking of maybe doing today. So let's see how far we get. Okay, let's talk about what happens when your shirring thread runs out, like it did here in my case. So I'm in the middle of my piece and the shirring thread ran out. So now I have a loose top thread right here, and the same goes for the shirring thread below. So I'm just going to quickly rewind my bobbin. I'm going to make sure that I have a good amount of shirring thread loose from the bobbin so I can pull it through, because that's what I'm going to use to tie up the loose ends of my seam. So I'm just popping it in like I normally would, pulling it out a little. Now my setup looks like this. Now I put my piece back in and I just start the seam where it finished. So here's my loose top thread. Just gonna go in and stitch over that, like probably 2 stitches behind it. And then I just keep going. So I've just resumed the seam where I left it off. And now I go back to the section where it overlaps, and I'm going to tie up the top threads. This works particularly well if your top thread matches your fabric perfectly, which in this case luckily it does. So I'm just tying it up once and twice to make sure it definitely never comes undone, and then I really trim it back to the base. So it's basically invisible here, and then the same thing applies for the back. It's pretty simple. Going in here, finding the loose ends here. You can see how they perfectly align. And now I'm just going to tie those up as well. And that's it. No biggie. So if you ever run out of shirring thread in the middle of a seam, don't despair. It's pretty easy to fix. There you go. And now I tie it back up. And now I trim it back, and that's it. There you go. Let's continue. The shirt piece, and I'm going to hold it against my body to suss out the shape that I want to give it, because I want to create this like half moon shaped scooped neckline sort of thing. So I kind of have to wing it a little bit because I don't have a pattern for this. So I'm just holding it against my body. I'm aligning it, like I'm aligning the bottom of it with my natural waist or like where I want it to land. And I'm already wearing a dress that has sleeves, and this dress is also going to have sleeves. So I'm just using a removable fabric pin to kind of suss out how low I want the neckline to go. So I'm just going to give it a marker here, and then I'm also going to mark the width of the neckline and the depth of the armhole here, basically. So these are the markers I'm giving myself. And now I'm going to go back to my desk and cut this into shape. And if we mess it up, then we have to do it again. So I'm gonna sew this by hand, but I'm thinking I want to insert this like thin elastic here to reinforce the neckline. So let's see how that goes. Okay, this looks pretty promising, I have to say. These are the armholes for the sleeves, center back, not bad. We've got the skirt here, and I need to gather that down to the circumference of the waist of the bodice now. So what I need to do is to gather the skirt down to the circumference of my waist, and I do that by placing gathering stitches, so 2 rows of large stitches along the top side of the panel, and just using some markers around the quarter points and half points to suss out placement. So I'm putting the quarter points onto the side seams of the bodice and the center front point naturally to the center front point of the bodice. And then I align the center backs. And then I can use my gathering stitches to just gather everything down. So that was easy. Just whipped up a quick sleeve. Now what I'm going to do is I'll serge the raw edges around here. I'll put the sleeves right sides touching, sewing the sleeve inseam, serging that as well. Then I'm going to serge the cuff and then fold it up by 1 centimeter so I can gather it down with an elastic. And this upper curve here is just soft enough so that I can also fold it around by 1 centimeter like this. And I'm going to insert an elastic here as well to ruffle down the shoulder to keep the shoulder apexes upright. And that's that, so let's quickly do it. Now that the sleeves are sort of on, I can adjust the strap length because right now it's falling off my shoulder.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good in bed, I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. Stuck in repeat, stop lying. I know you're playing your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart. How could I know? If you don't need me, just let me know when I go. Truthfully, the game that you've been playing felt so real to me. I once believed that you could be my destiny. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me.
Guess who's back? Back again. Hi, I literally just arrived back from my 1-month vacation yesterday night and I'm so relaxed. I'm in such a good mood. It's actually kind of ridiculous. And you know how good it is for the soul to take a month off? It's kind of really crazy. It's a crazy thing to do, but I really needed it. I left end of June, went to Italy, so you saw the shots from there. We had the most adorable little house booked with a pool and we just ate caprese salad every day. And I actually, to be honest with you, had a hard time finding occasions where I could wear the dresses that I brought because I basically was living in my swimwear 24/7, which I'm not mad at all. I also went horseback riding the first time in 10 years. Fun fact, I used to be an avid equestrian. I used to ride horses a lot when I was younger for like 10 years of my life. And now I haven't ridden a horse in 10 years. And let me tell you, it was a lot harder than I remembered it being. But I had such a good time. That was definitely something that was on my bucket list, riding a horse on the beach. 5:30 in the morning, we went to the beach, and that's what that looked like. And it was amazing. Did I feel my legs the next day? No, but who cares? I have these pictures now. So as you can see, I shot the black halterneck Kylie dress on vacation. I shot this buttermilk yellow linen dress, which, by the way, is my favorite piece. That's the winner for me from this destashing video. And although this being the dress that I wore the most while on vacation, and even when I arrived back home in Austria, where I spent time with my family, I did not manage to take pictures of it, which is kind of ridiculous. So what I did instead is I just had brunch with my boyfriend and we took pictures of this under the bridge. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm aware I wasn't talking a lot throughout all of this. I didn't apparently feel very chatty while sewing all of this. I was very focused on the craft, but I hope you enjoyed watching it anyway. Which one is your favorite? Like I said, mine is the buttermilk yellow linen dress, just because the color is really nice and I like the scoop neck. And again, this was the one that I wore the most, probably because it's easy to wear. Also, something that I did not mention is that I can change the straps. So right now I have them crossed in the back and have the little ties here. Obviously I could just have them simple and have the little bows up here. What I also did in the past, which was fun, is cross the front like this and then have it go down the back and tie it up under where the bust seam is. So there's like a lot of different options of how I could wear this dress. And did anybody notice the pleats that I put in the skirt here? Probably not, because it's swallowed by the print, but they're there. All right, let me know in the comments which one was your favorite, and I'm hoping to be back more regularly soon. The next thing I'm jumping into is actually making a wedding dress for my good friend, which I'm very excited about, and I hope you join me for that one. So see you next time. Bye bye.